Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Chair Yoga. I hope you're doing well today. So I hope you got a nice solid chair, and starting with a really quick disclaimer, please, if you're starting any kind of exercises, talk to your doctor first and do any of these exercises, only do it to the point that you know and you understand your body. Okay, so come to a nice seated position and relax. Try and not slump. It's very easy for us to slump, especially when it gets hot or if we're cold. Okay, either or. And see if you can sit up a little bit and put your ankles underneath your knees. Your head is right underneath your chest, which it usually is, but your neck is not up. It's just slightly down, and relax your shoulders and kind of bring your shoulder blades up, back, and down so that you're sitting in good posture. And close your eyes for just a moment and not only take this muscle memory in, because we want to have good posture, become present. So start with feeling your feet on the floor. Maybe notice how your sit bones are on the chair, how your hands are gently on the top of your knees or your lap. And then notice your breath, just your inhales and exhales, not forcing it. And then, of course, notice if you have any tension. And our theme today will be exhaling out all of the tension. So open your eyes and let's just start with kind of waking up, right? So lift your shoulders up to your ears, that really uncomfortable feeling, and then drop them down. And then lift your shoulders up again and drop them down. It's kind of like put water on your face. Lift them up and drop them down. Yeah, that'll make you sit a little bit straighter, right? So let's roll our shoulders. So maybe you take your hands to your shoulders or not, whatever was working for you. So bring your shoulders forward, up, back, down, and around. Just starting to get a little bit of movement. Noticing how you're doing today, like how your shoulders are doing today, and then go in the opposite direction. So bring them back and around and forward. You notice any little crackles that may be happening, kind of loosen things up. All right, and then come on back down, and let's do our neck. So bring your chin down to your chest just for a minute. So feel that nice stretch all the way in the back of your neck. And then bring your chin over towards your left shoulder. And then bring your chin back down to the center and bring it over to the other side. So now you're painting like this tiny little smile. And bring it back. And then come on back down again and over to the other side. And then come back to center and lift your head up. Okay, now look to your left. Just hold it there. And then slowly come back to the center. And then look to the other side. And then come back to center. And we'll do it one more time. Other side. Come to center. Just feeling any kind of little openings going on. Other side. And then come on back to center. Okay. All right, let's get some movement. So bring your arms all the way up. Reach up Exhale all the way back down. So get your breath involved, okay? So inhale, stretch up. Feel your rib cage really opening up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And you do not have to look up, okay? Depending upon your neck and what's going on. Exhale down. Okay, take your left arm up to the sky. Hold the right side, arch over. And now you're feeling a really good stretch along that whole side. Maybe even in your triceps. And then come on back down. Rest it down and notice how that there's a little bit of energy going on over there. And then lift the other side up. Arch over, keeping the sit bones down, making sure you're solid. Your feet are still solid on the ground. And then come on back up. Okay, take the left arm up again, and then bring it to your right knee, and take your right arm and twist around. And if that's okay. So I have a little bit of a back issue today, so I may not be doing some of these things. Or if you notice, I kind of go, just kind of go with me, all right? I know you understand. And then come on back forward. Okay. Other arm goes up, bring it to the opposite knee, and then twist around to the other side. Okay, watch that your knees aren't buckling in, but you're keeping them still solid on the floor, and you're elongating that spine. And then come on back to center. Okay, bring your arms out to a T, and we're going to crisscross. So just crisscross. So inhale out, exhale in, bring the other arm on top. Inhale out, exhale. Okay, maybe bring your palms out and up to bring them up to the sky so you're getting a little bit more of a different kind of stretch. Out and up. We're doing our cross arm, crisscross kind of scissors. Okay, maybe bring the palms down and then up. And see, remember which side was on top. Palms up, crisscross, down. Okay, come on back down. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, bring your arms into cactus or goalpost, whatever you want to call this. And we're going to do a washing machine. So twist to your right, okay? And then come on back to center. And this is twist to your left. Okay, going nice and slow, just starting to warm up. If you need to bring your arms down or bring them to your shoulder, that's okay too. But we're really starting to get that upper body going, you know, and you're not moving around. You're keeping your knees forward. And again, your feet are staying planted on the floor if you can. Okay, just do what works for you. One more time on the other side. Come on back around. Come on back forward. And then, wow, that was a lot. Oh, yeah. So that was the washing machine. So here's the dryer. So circle your hands. So now we're getting the forearms going. So circle them around one way. This is the dryer. No, they don't have any dryer balls in them or anything. And then go in the opposite direction. Okay, just warm it up. And then you can go as slow as you want or whatever, but it's nice to feel a little bit of blood flow in the lower arm extremities. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh, yes. So move a little forward up. Okay, and we're going to march. So just lift one knee up and then the other. And one knee up and then the other. And if you want to, if you want to go slower, that's okay too. Okay, just lift it up a little bit and maybe you'll get your arms into it. If you want to, this is not necessary, but it's just another added option for you to do. But just start feeling it. And do you notice how you're working your abdominals? Yep. And you're also working those quadriceps, the front of your legs, which we need to do. So we're just doing our nice little marching here. Nice and slow. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, pause. Oh, yeah. So, okay, bring your legs a little wide, kind of come around. So put your hands down by your hips. So way down here. Okay. I want you to touch that. And then bring your hands to your waist. Okay. So I want you to acknowledge this. So what I want you to do is keep focus on your hips. So we're going to do a circle. So lean forward just a little bit and go to your left and maybe a little bit towards the back and around. But do you see how you're not moving from up here, but you're moving from the hips? And you're keeping nice and solid and go all the way around. If this works for you, go real slow, nice and slow. Just starting to get, again, getting our organs moving a little bit here. All the way around. And always notice, so inhale and then exhale the tension. All right, let's go the other way. So inhale. And then exhale when you come around. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, you can bring your knees in just a little bit, and we'll do a couple of cat-cows just so we get our, now that we've been spinning around like that, let's do it so it's linear. So round your back like a cat. So now you're arching, chin's kind of coming down towards your chest, and then bring your chest, bring your shoulder blades back together. Bring it down, maybe inhale, and come down to cat. Exhale, nice and slow, so you feel those shoulder blades come back down your back. Inhale, make sure those feet are still grounded. Exhale. Oh. And come on back to seated. Okay, so let's just get our feet warmed up a little bit. So you can rotate your ankle around one way, right? And then rotate it around the other. I'm just keeping it on the floor for now. Okay, let's do the other one. So rotate it. It's kind of nice to do one at a time so that you can really focus on loosening it up. And then come on back around. And we'll come back to this too. Okay, so sitting a little bit closer up, maybe grab your left thigh and lift it up. Now, we're going to circle our knee now. So I'm holding the outside of the knee. Now, wherever it works for you. So we're just doing little tiny circles. So now we're trying to get into that hip joint. So, and if you need to bring your foot back down to the floor, that's all right too. You know what works for you. And then go in the other direction. Just really getting that, keeping the blood flow, keeping things really liquidy in there. Because the ball and sockets need to, where your joints connect, come on back down. They need to keep fluid in there so that they don't get all messed up. From what I understand, I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist. Okay, other side. So just rotate it around. It doesn't matter which way you go, and however you want to hold it. And you can, even if it's in your practice, you can go wider, but you know what works for you, okay? And then rotate it around the other way. Yep. And do you notice how you're getting kind of into your obliques, that little side there too? And again, it's really nice to do one side and the other so you can feel it. All right, and then pause. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, so you're going to take your left arm and just reach it across and then bring it back, and then take the right arm across and bring it back. So we're just starting to get a little crisscross going on and back. And again, this is really more of the obliques. Okay, and just keep going nice and slow back and forth. It just feels good to stretch. And watch that your shoulder's not coming up by your ear. Always be aware of that. One more side, cross it over, bring it back in, and then cross it over, and bring it back in. Okay, pause. All right, here's some fun stuff. All right, we're going back down to the feet. Okay, so tap your toes. Boom, boom, boom. I wish I had a hardwood floor here. Although if I did, the cat would kind of be, going nuts. So just keep up, 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 up. Okay, and now tap the heels, which is probably a lot easier, right? So now we're getting the blood flow all the way up the legs. All right. All right. And then just come up on the toes, heel, toe, heel. Okay. And then here, all right. So heel, toe. So heel your heels in, and then bring your toes, and then bring the heels out, and then bring the toes. So heels in, toes, and then heels, toes out. I'm going to get this, really having fun today, okay? Toes in, heels in, toes out, heels out. Yeah, we'll do that one another time, all right? All right, so bring your heel up. This is your left heel, and just circle it around. So you're really pushing the ball of that foot in and circle it around. Okay, notice your posture. You still sitting up? Good. And then circle around the other way. So now we're getting like a little bit of that Achilles tendon back there. Just warming it up. Okay. Now bring the heel down. Okay. And now you're going to, we kind of did this, didn't we? We circled it around. All right. Well, we can do it. We can wave a little bit. All right. Let's do the other side. So lift the heel up and circle it around one way. I like feeling that you get different parts of your foot kind of going. Heel it around the other way. All right. Okay. We'll do a little dance here. I call it a dance. So come on up. We have a couple of mind things too. So bring your arms out. It's not necessarily cactus, but it's more like you're waving. So I'm going to bring everything's going to go to the left. So your knees, your windshield wipering their knees, and then they go to the right. So you're just going back and forth, okay? Just doing this nice little kind of Humpty Dumpty. I don't know what else to call it. It's like waving, but it's a kind of a dance. All right. So here we go. You ready? So keep the knees to the right. Bring the arms to the left, and then over to the other side. So now you're going to do opposites. So you're going back and forth. So we're doing a little twist, doing a little chubby checker here, right? Right, and here we go. Okay, now come to center. You ready? We're going to go in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. All right, here we go. Now the knees stay in, the arms are out in a V, and you do the opposite, okay? Just go with me on this, all right? Knees in, and then the knees are in and out, and in and out. Okay, can we put it all together? You can bring your arms down for a minute if you need to rest them, okay? Let's see if we can try this. We'll try and do it all together. So we start with the hands up. Now the first thing we do, windshield wiper, the normal windshield wiper, right? All right. Keep the knees to the left, and now we're going to do the opposite. Got it? Okay, now we're get ready to go in and out. So in, out. Okay, out. This is not the day for me, okay? And I'm going to show you something in a minute that's really going to drive you nuts, okay? Now we do so out like a V. I need this more than you guys, okay? Out, in, out, and in. All right, come on back down. Excellent job. You probably did much better than I did, and that's cool. Okay, I'm not going to do the one thing I'm going to do. Let's do a nice couple of sun salutations, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so inhale your arms up. And then exhale your arms down to your knees, okay? And then if you fold forward as much as you like, okay? It doesn't matter. Now you're going to take the left arm up to the sky for a twist, and then come on back down, And then the right arm is going to go up around to the other way. And you can totally blow off the twist if it's not in your repertoire today. Come on back up and pause. Let's do it again. Inhale your arms up. Exhale them to your thighs. Slide them down your legs if you want. Go as far as you want. Make sure you're not rounding, but you're keeping a nice elongation in that spine. Bring the left arm up. Bring it down. Bring the other one up and down. And then let's slowly, slowly, slowly come on back up and pause. All right, let's add on, shall we? Inhale, arm up. Exhale, hands down by your thighs. Bring them all the way down. We'll bring the left arm up to the sky. Bring it down. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Come on back down. And then come on back all the way up. Lift the right arm up and opposite leg. Can you do bird dog? And then come on back down. And then other arm, which is see, I'm going to get messed up, but you just follow me down and come on back down. Okay? Want to try that again? Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Slide them all the way down. Okay? The left arm goes up. See, I'm trying to mirror you guys. It's actually my right arm. That's why I keep messing up. Other side. Come on back down. You people, I'm not using guys. Come on back up. Okay. Left arm, right leg, as much as you can. Come on back down. Other side. Do your bird dog. Come on back down. And pause. Okay. Let's do a quick seated pigeon. What do you say? So, you know how to cross your legs, whatever works for you. You may just want to cross like that if that's in your practice, or you want to bring it up and over, however you want. It's more of a wide knee. It's not this kind of knee. The closer in, you want it kind of wide out, and just feel that. That might be enough. A lot of us sit like this a lot. And then with that spine elongated, okay, so we got that string that's being pulled out of our head, maybe fold just a little bit forward, and you might start feeling that hip firing up a little bit. It's kind of nice to get it loose. Inhale and exhale, just let it go. And then slowly come on up. Okay, uncross that leg, bring it down, and pause. And see if you can notice the left hip compared to the right, how it's feeling. Sometimes it's like you don't feel anything at all, and you kind of go, what? But you really, really, really be mindful of it. There might be some really wonderful, juicy things that happen. Okay, cross the other side. And it's always nice to know, too, if one side's tighter than the other. Information for you, right? So maybe fold a little forward, opening up the other side, and just hold it. When you start feeling that initial stretch, stop. And then just do your inhales and exhales, and you will find that organically you might come down a little bit more. It may take some time, but it's not about yanking. We don't want to yank anymore. We're not young anymore. We can't do the yanking. It's not about that. It's about feeling wonderful when you're in a stretching pose. All right, and then come on back up and bring your feet back down and just pause. And again, notice how good your hips feel. Okay, let's do the number game. So bring the left arm up. So you got the thumb up in the air, and we're going to count to 5. So bring the index finger, bring it out to the side, then the middle finger, 3, 4, 5, and then have the arm stretch way back. Okay, and then bring it in again. So pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Ready? So here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fingers are not my thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach it back. And then 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down. Just pause. Okay, other side. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretching back just for a moment. If you can, keep the shoulder down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a thumbs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Do you feel the stretch in your chest? 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. I have been practicing this for you. I don't know if I can do this, but work with me on this, and I hope somebody out there can accomplish this. So the first thing we'll do is take your fingers, right? Bring your thumb and your index finger together, and then your middle finger and thumb, and then your ring finger and thumb, and then your pinky and thumb, and then go backwards. So start with the pinky to thumb, ring finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, index finger to thumb. Okay, do it one more time. So index finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, pinky to thumb, pinky to thumb, ring to finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, index finger to thumb. Okay, so with your left hand, okay, take the thumb, bring it to your little finger, and now you're going to go backwards. So I have to look at it. Sometimes not looking at it works. Okay, so I'll see if you're ready. So you're going to go backwards. I hope this makes complete sense. Let me come a little forward so I can kind of show you, and I'll see if I can do this right. You ready? So next you go, I'm going to take the thumb there, there, and there. Okay, you see how I'm doing that? I'm not going to say which fingers. You have to kind of do it yourself. So now we go backwards. So ready? And sometimes the finger gets in the way. Okay, are you getting what I'm doing here? This is so hard for me. See, you see what I mean? I always get, but you see what I'm trying to do? It's like an opposite thing. It's really fun to try, especially right before you go to bed, because that's what I was trying to do, just so I could get it right for you, and I still can't. So we will work on that in upcoming weeks, okay? All right, so let's go for a swim. It's a beautiful day to go for a swim. So let's do freestyle. Okay, so you're swimming forward. Make sure your feet are nice and grounded. Go nice and slow. Do a nice freestyle swim. Right? And just, you can move your neck if it's okay for you. But it's so good to just reach around and get that whole upper body going. Okay, you ready to do a backstroke? Let's do a nice backstroke. So now we're reaching all the way back. Stretch, stretch, stretch those whole arms up and around. If you want to bring your fingertips to your shoulders, that's all right too. Okay, whatever works for you. All right, come on back down. Can we do the breaststroke? Okay, so we're come around, right? Come around, all the way around. So you're bringing your fingers forward. Some of us, and then bring the elbows back, like that wonderful breaststroke. Okay, can we maybe do the breaststroke backwards? So it's kind of treading water, right? So now we're treading water. Open it up and around. And one more time around, and then come on down. So let's say we're floating on our back. It's kind of like now we're pushing the water away. And pushing the water away and bringing it back. This is treading water too. This is another version of treading water. So palms forward, palms back, palms forward, and palms back. All right, how you feeling? You ready to stand up? Like I said, I have a little bit of back problem, so we're not going to do the 21 today unless you want to do the 21, or remember the 21 was getting up and down for 21. So today I'm going to actually take you into a nice static chair, which is kind of good. So some of you may want to squeeze your knees together. If that's not for you today, that's all right, okay? So come on up off your chair. Now, do you feel your heels down? This may be where you're at today, okay? That's all right. So you are working your quadriceps. Some of you may want to bring your arms into cactus. This is a little bit harder. And again, you're sitting back on your heels. Your back is a little swayed. That's okay, as long as it's not hurting. Some of you may want to reach your arms up. So when you're in this position, sometimes when I teach classes, I like people to have a block in between their legs. Maybe sometime when you're doing this, you have a pillow or something you're squeezing so that you're really, really working those inner thighs. So keep holding it there. How you doing? Did you have to sit down? Keep holding it. You're getting nice and strong. All right, and then maybe bring your hands down and slowly come on up. Whoo, boy. Right. Okay, I'm going to move my stuff out of the way. I'm going to come to the back of my chair. Okay, let's grab the back of the chair and let's just come up on our toes and back on our heels. And if you can't come up off your chair today, you can do this up and down part on the floor, just keeping moving a little bit, okay? And up and down, we're getting nice, and solid. Okay. Come on around to the side. And now we're going to circle our hips. So folks with hip replacements, please be careful. So point your toe forward, doesn't matter which side, and then bring it around and then slide it through. I believe this is a little bit of a ballet thing going on here. So if you're just sliding around and just lifting it up, that's all right. You can even lift it up if that doesn't work for you. But it's kind of nice to feel that whole movement all the way around and just getting nice and warmed up there. Okay, and then come around to your other side. I'm just going to switch. So I'm pointing the toe and bringing it around. And notice what the standing leg is doing. It's definitely holding you, but you want to feel all around warm. Now, some of you may be just doing those circles again. That's all right, too. Whatever works for you is okay. And can you come off your chair for a moment? And we'll do another version of a washing machine. So just kind of loosen up. So you bend your knees a little bit doing this too, because you don't want to hurt your knees, but we're just trying to get a little movement again in the upper body, get some movement, okay? And if you can, I'm going to challenge you here. Clasp your hands and bring them up to the sky. If not, grab the side. Okay, grab the side of your chair or the back of your chair, whatever you need to. It feels good to clasp your hands because we're stretching out. And then arch over one side. Doesn't matter which side. And then come on back up and let's just arch over to the other. Ooh, keeping that same side foot really grounded down. Come on up and all the way back down. Okay, so come on to the back of your chair. I like this one. Okay, so you remember we did the up and down on our heels. So root let's say your left foot into the ground and then kick your right heel up towards your cheek. And then come on back down and then kick the left heel up. So, and then we're just going to slowly go up and down. So now we're working our hamstrings. So just moving it up and down, and you feel the great strength going on in the back of your legs. And obviously when you come up, your foot is flexed, so you're going to get a little bit more And just keep going. We got to keep our hamstrings strong, you know? All right, you ready to do a challenge? So if you're holding on, kick the right leg up and clap. And then come on back down. Kick the left leg up and clap. Come on back down. Okay, now we're going to do 2. Clap, clap. Okay, ready? And clap, clap. Got it? Now we got 3. Clap, 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 clap. I'm going to scare my dog now. Clap, 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 clap. Excellent work. Okay. Sometimes the clap is kind of like get you up to do a balance, right? Okay. I love that. All right. Actually, let's do tightrope. So I think everyone remembers this. So ground one foot down, bring the other one forward, and balance. And when you get to the balance, balancing is always about staring at something on the floor, right? So, and definitely hold on, because this is not easy. And you can feel your weight kind of going from the front foot, back foot, but see if you can really get it so it's nice and balanced on both. Yep. And then come on back around. I think tightrope is fabulous. Okay, so you're going to bring the other foot down for everyone, because this is just you're working your ankles, you're working your brain. Okay, hold yourself up there. All right, and then come on back around. All right, we want to do another, we'll do tree, okay? So lifting a leg up, whatever one it is, and if you need to bring it up or down, it's whatever works for you. Maybe you bring it out to the side, and you can again lift your leg up and down. You can even do a kickstand where your heel is there, okay? And then you can even bring it to the side of your calf, okay? And if you're leaning like on your chair, see if you can bring that hip away for just a moment, okay? That's really bad posture. So you're trying to keep nice and straight, right? And if you want, you can let go or not, or just bring one hand up. That's okay. Maybe bring both hands up. And for as long as I've been doing this pose, I still need to stare at something on the floor. And you're using your core. And if you fall out, you just come back in. And then come on back down. And come on back down. The one thing that happens is, it's just kind of automatic in us humans, is when we fall out of a pose, we get frustrated. Try not to do that, okay? See if you can just kind of go, and let it go, you know? I'll try it again. If I don't do it today, I'll do it another time. Okay, other side. And then bring it out wherever you would like it. Just don't put it on your knee. You don't want to put it on joints, okay? Okay, and one side might be that side, right? Like for me, whatever. You know, it's nice to explore your body. And just hold yourself up there. And slowly come down. And even if you did that for 1 second, that is amazing. Seriously. And I mean that. Okay, let's do a nice down dog. Grab the back of the chair. Walk your feet back. Have a nice flat back, okay? Feel that excellent stretch. Your knees are slightly bent, but your sit bone is sticking way back. Getting some nice traction here, right? Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's come on back up to the back of the chair. And we'll come into high lunge. So bring that right foot back, bend the left knee. Now, can't see because the pillow's there. You can keep the ball of the right foot off the ground, or you can swivel it into a 45 degrees. Okay, whatever works for you. Okay, but make sure that the front knee is not over your toes, and you just feel nice and grounded. And you can walk it back as far as you want. Okay, And then notice if you're leaning forward. See if you can come up. Okay, maybe you need to move. If you need your chair, move your knee a little closer, but see if you can be up instead of coming down so that you're balancing your weight. And hold your arms up if you want. Okay, really breathe into it. Maybe come down a little bit more. It's completely up to you. But getting nice and strong on those quadriceps. And then come on back down. And then just walk the right foot back up. How do you feel? Good. Okay, other foot goes back. And again, situate yourself so that you know what works for you. You want that knee right over the ankle, that front knee over the ankle, okay? And then if you want to, you can reach up. We're also getting a nice stretch in that left front of the leg where the hip flexors are. Boy, do we need that. Boy, do we need these stretches, right? Getting strong and stretching at the same time. That's why I love yoga. And then come on back down. Step up. Okay. Wonderful work. Okay, come on around. You're not going to just sit down though, right? You're going to do your chair pose. Here, I'll show you what I'll do. I'll do it this way. So if you need to grab down, that's fine too. So really root your feet. I'm back on my heels. Slowly coming down. Not quite there. Feel like I'm squeezing something on my inner thighs. Maybe reach the arms up into cactus or whatever, but hold it there. So you really want to get strong here, right? Keep breathing. You're doing wonderful. All right, when you're ready, you can come all the way down. Oh, yeah, that one never gets easy. I got to tell you, that one never gets easy. Okay, sit a little bit on the edge of your chair. Let's bring the left leg up until you're flexing your foot. Oops. I'll sit back a little bit so you can see me. Flex your foot, and then we're going to stretch our hamstring. So come to the edge of the chair and just fold forward. Just feeling a nice stretch. So your toes are up towards the sky. Oh, yeah. Just feeling that nice twist on that left side. Did I say twist? Whew, I'm having a day, aren't I? Come on back up. Pause. Notice that great energy on the back of that leg. Other leg, stretch it. Feeling a good stretch. Yep. Terry's doing a stretch with us today too. Terry the cat. All right, and then come on back up. Okay. So this time, if you can we're going to cross our legs again. You can cross your ankles or cross your leg over. So this is your left leg, cross it over, take your right hand on the outside of that left knee, and then the other arm goes back, and you're just going to twist around. Again, you're sitting up. You got that nice elongated spine, moving the insides around. Shoulder blades are down. And then come on back around. Uncross it. Cross the other side. Okay, then the opposite arm goes on the outside of the knee. And then you twist around. You can grab the back of your chair if you want. As long as you're not hunching. Okay, you're keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. All right, and come on back around. Let's roll our shoulders up, back, and around. Just loosen up a little bit more. And then get nice and comfortable, just like we did at the very beginning. But your feet are nice and rooted on the floor. Okay, your knees are over your ankles. Your hands may be resting down on your lap. Your shoulder blades are down your back. You're not as much as you can. Try not to hunch forward. Maybe drop your chin, just not down, just slightly down. So you feel a little tiny stretch in the back of your neck. And just close your eyes for a moment. And just come into a sitting Shavasana. And inhale and exhale the tension. Inhale calm. And exhale tension. And one more time, inhale calm. Make sure you do it all the way down to your belly. And exhale all that other stuff you don't want. You can open your eyes, bring your palms together. Thank you very much for joining me. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. And work on that finger thing. And believe me, I wish somebody would show me that they can do it. I would love to see if somebody can actually do the opposite finger thing. Anyway, thank you very much.